So another trip out today, and I've come to the charming little village of Hambleden. And just to give you your bearings, we're about 3 miles north of Henley-on-Thames in Oxfordshire, which is of course home to the Royal Regatta every year. That's in Oxfordshire, but we're actually in Buckinghamshire here in Hambleden. And we're slap bang in the middle of the Chiltern Hills area of outstanding natural beauty. And you can see the Chiltern Hills in the background and this quintessentially English summer scene. And while we're here on the sports ground, I want to concentrate on this building. It was built in the 13th century and a cousin of Queen Elizabeth I lived in it for a while. Then in 1724 it was completely refurbished, and that's how you see it today. But it's also famous for someone who was born there in 1797. He was Lord Cardigan, born in this house that you're looking at now. And why should we know him? Because he was the man who led the ill-fated Charge of the Light Brigade. Of course, the virus has made it nigh on impossible for me to do the normal sort of history videos that I do, because I go to a lot of National Trust properties and that's just not possible at the moment. But it doesn't mean that you can't just take in the scenes from a beautiful English village like this, Hambleden. Beautiful just in their own right. So let's have a little look around. I can't really go in right now, but this is the smashing village pub, the Stag and Huntsman. Thing I love about the village, really, it's so oldie worldy. It's sort of stuck in a time warp a little bit, like the local garage. Have a look. And as with so many of our lovely English villages, the heart is this charming little post office and cafe. Very popular. So among the movies filmed in this charming village of Hambleden, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I'm not going to do that too much because that was in our last video. Also 101 Dalmatians, but a TV series that is just one of my favourites ever, and it was the village, that is, the training ground for Easy Company in the massive HBO miniseries Band of Brothers, which was just a fantastic series, and all the scenes of Easy Company training in England before D-Day were filmed in this village. This is the beautiful St Mary the Virgin Church in the village, and I'm going to go inside now. So I've come to the wonderful village church of St Mary the Virgin, which was built in the 13th century, and as you can see, contains the most wonderfully ornate ceiling and other decor. Just looks fantastic. But the reason I've come here really is to find the grave of someone. It's a man, he lived in Hambleden, and he is buried in the church graveyard. So let's go and see if we can find his grave. A big rock star. So the person whose grave I've come to see, rather surprisingly, when he died in 2012, Anna Fried of ABBA said he was my dearest friend. She was a member of ABBA, he was a heavy metal rock star, and of course was co-founder of the band Deep Purple. He lived in Hambleden and he died here, and he's buried here. It's taken me a while, but I have found his grave, and I was a little bit surprised. That for a megastar, it's quite an ordinary little grave. I was expecting something big and ornate. But as you can see, it has got the musical notes on. John Lord of Deep Purple lived in Hambleden, buried in Hambleden. So I've come to finish the video this time at the beautiful Hambleden Lock, which is about 3 miles from the village. And if you want a bit of history, it's featured in Jerome K. Jerome's novel, 3 Men in a Boat. They stop here. And that's what I've got to do. Stop here amongst these stunning scenes on the River Thames. Our video's come to an end. Please like or subscribe, or both. I'm Simon. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon. That ends our little look at Hambleden.